All right. Well, this is going to be kind of a short one today. Just working on the top of the diorama. This is going to be the parking lot area. Um, this is a quarter, or excuse me, an eighth of an inch, and that's going to be the curb area. You can see the curbs right there. Just got to sand that down a little bit there, yeah. But what this is going to be is this goes on top of an eighth inch or a quarter inch piece, which would be the deck and the road. So you're going to have a curved area here, and then I cut out the ramps going up into the parking lot. And I did that by, well, I did it with a hobby knife, a robust one. And I started by just going across the edge and beveling the edge down. See how soft that is. This stuff is pretty soft. It's not as soft as like balsa or anything, but you can cut it with a hobby knife as far as trimming it and stuff like that, and it sands easy. So what I did is I just marked off where I wanted the ramps to be, and then I took my blade and I just carved the edges down to where I had a point down here. So I wanted to make sure that was nice and straight, or reasonably straight, anyways. And then I just kept trimming real slightly, just carving down the high areas with the blade. And you can use the blade's angle to kind of keep it steady too. And then I just started going like this after a while. Once I got it trimmed, I just started shaving it. And I was able to shave it and shape it down to where I needed it. And then I just took a sanded block, like this one, and I just sanded her down. So now we have a good ramp here. I'll move this around a little bit so the car will glide right into there. A little bit of a bump, but not too bad. So I'm going to do something a little different with this one than I did the other two parking lots for the other two sections of this diorama. I'm going to go with asphalt. So I have a sheet of that black vinyl that I use for asphalt areas. I'm starting to kind of run a little low on that. That stuff is pretty much irreplaceable. Originally, my brother got the roll of vinyl at I'm going to turn slowly here, at a rummage sale. Guy used to work at a vinyl upholstery factory, and I ended up with several rolls. Now that big black roll you see there is not the roll of vinyl. That is actually just fabric. The actual roll of vinyl is down over here, and it's about big. So I'm starting to run out, but I do have that gray roll back there, and the gray roll has a similar texture. It's just gray, and I did use some of that gray in the first section that I did, and it's a little thinner, but it has the same pattern. So in a pinch, I can use it, and I can paint it to whatever I want. And I have a ton of that. I have enough that I could do like 20 of my dioramas probably with it, but I am running out of the black. So I did have a piece of black though that was just about perfect to fit here, and it's close enough that I'm going to use it. Um, it's a little slightly narrower than I'd want it, but I don't think anybody's really going to notice. I'll notice, but that's okay. So that whole sheet's going to go on top here. So at this point, this is ready to mount. I did a slight carve of a line along to kind of simulate the curb area. We're going to have some grass up in here. We'll have a sign for the motel. The motel will be towards the rear of the lot, so we'll have a nice lot. Uh, Take a look over here. I'll show you some of the lights I'm thinking about using. I have two different kinds of decorative parking lights. I got these. Those look nice mid-century, don't they? I gotta see how well they light, but I'm gonna test these and see how they go, and see if I want to use these or not. I have another set of like parking lot lights, and then I have the standard street light style ones too. So I have different choices of lights I could use for the parking lot. But right now that top piece is ready to go onto the other part of the deck, and then I could mount that, and I'll air nail that on with tiny little nails all the way around it, hold her on, and then I'll be able to finish the parking lot, paint. I gotta find some little trees. I have some trees. I don't know if I got enough trees. But I do want to put a few trees on in the grass area along the edge, just kind of break up the silhouette a little bit. After this, I'm going to go work on putting a neon on that other motel. So this is all I got right now. We will see you soon.